Like, yeah, cool. Right, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. I'm sorry, I forgot what to look. Sorry we're a day late. My fault.
I forgot about that. Got a boat home.
Yeah. Jay messaged me. Well, I was on a bike ride and I had no signal. And Jay was messaging me. And then all of them came through at about 4. Like, you still good for 4? And I was like, I am lost. 61 kilometres then.
Yeah, you're fucking like that, mate.
Yeah.
I did 2 the other day and I was just like knackered.
A sore. Yeah, anyway, I mean, how far do we go back?
Yeah.
Because I know it's been briefly mentioned, but I would just like to maybe quickly start with, I know we put my drunken part in that, but I still don't think I'm still not over. I don't think you understand how little I care about the Premier League anymore. I watched Tottenham play Man City in the Premier League on Saturday, and I was just like,
great, cool. Yeah, no, I don't
we've
blame
already
you.
won. I know you're like, we've already taken everything you wanted from me. So fuck you.
I don't blame you at all, to be fair.
Oh, you want your child to score against us? Yeah, great, do it. I don't. Have fun with that. Good job, Foden. Where was that? And I bet you any amount of money they would have absolutely swapped that goal to have it scored on Wednesday.
Yeah, obviously, 100%.
So, but yeah, I like it. Yeah, and also you don't expect to win that game, really. We didn't win either.
That's what, I didn't think about it that way. You didn't win either game,
Yeah.
And you're into the Champions League semi-finals against Ajax.
Is there a more Tottenham thing to do? Love it. No. So yeah. Just as a side note, let's really just get.
Yeah, I think you deserve that, mate.
Oh.
It's good for you.
And then by the time we record the next pod,
Who knows?
we'll have had the first leg against Ajax.
Oh, you nervous for that?
Are you back for then? Or is Sky?
No, yeah, I'll be back next week.
What fun! Are you back for the game on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I am.
Would you like to watch
I'll
it?
come back Sunday, don't I?
Would you like to watch
I would, yeah.
Yeah. And then Liverpool Barca.
Yeah, because yeah, mate, of course. Let's
right,
do it.
Cool. We'll move away from that now, and I guess we'll start with Tottenham City again quickly. Don't care.
Oh.
All right. What?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, you really like that.
Oh no,
Then.
where's Jay gone? Oh no, yeah, same. So did you. I was going to say we'll just start with Tottenham City.
Okay, no worries. Yeah,
Again.
yeah, no problem. What
The Premier
was
League
your?
one. I don't have much to say
the
about
1-0.
it.
It was weird, wasn't it? I think like they
3-1-1s, we
got
could
that
have
early
easily-
goal. Yeah, they got that early goal, and I thought, oh, here we go. They'll just slap his now, and then they just never went any further than that.
Well, no, and we missed 3-1-1s. We could have had them. We just
Yeah.
didn't. So.
It was a song.
They deserved the win, but
Edison.
But yeah, I don't
Yeah.
care. I have literally nothing more
No.
to say. If we'd maybe backed that up with some more losses, then I would care. But we
Yeah.
didn't, and I'm happy, and it's great.
Yeah, no Tottenham fans would
Who
care
did
about
Chelsea
that.
play? I've forgotten.
Who did we play?
Are we slightly out of sync?
Yeah, I think we are. You know.
Anyway, yeah, so literally I don't have much to say about it. We lost against still what is the best team in the league twice. Fucking brilliant.
and you got something out of it, yeah? Fucking
Yeah,
ideal.
we can move on. Who did Chelsea play? I've completely blank.
I am struggling to think who Chelsea played, you know. Burnley, we played Burnley, for God's sake.
No, was that at the weekend?
We played, yeah, it was like Monday night football.
It was Monday night football. Wasn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
so
that's what. Okay, fair enough.
let's dig into that, shall we?
2-2, yeah?
2-2 the end result. The 4 goals were really good. Like their first goal to get them going was a lovely little shot from just outside the box. And
Oh, little shot.
like proper pinged it. Like, I'm not taking anything away from that. And then we reacted really well, which we haven't done all season. We came at home, 2 goals. Higuain got a good goal as well. I was quite proud of him.
He did, that was it, yeah.
As for quite a little flick back, Higuain smashed it. Good for him to get the goal in.
Did you see him motorboat that one?
Oh my God. Like, she drags him in and all the lads are behind him and he just is bang.
It's like,
Higuain.
He got in, no.
Higuain. He's that excited.
Don't do that.
That was something.
Strange.
And first half was pretty good, but I think something with keeps happening this season is our second halves have been really poor, and we just couldn't get at them. And they, to be fair to them, they did really well in defence. Like they got down, they blocked the shots, they just sat in, and then it got to about 20 minutes, 30 minutes left, and they were ready just to take the draw. And it's a good point for them, but it was just so frustrating on our behalf that we couldn't unlock them after doing it twice in like 10 minutes time, if that. And the injuries really hurt us though, because I think Kovacic come on and didn't do much because Kante hurt his ribs, and then so Kante had to come off, and Kovacic was just kind of like he weren't. I don't know. It's mad because Kante's great at defending, but we lost an attacking one avenue that when Kante went off because Kovacic weren't that good that game. And I know he can be good, but
I'd say his loan's been predominantly a failure, hasn't it?
Probably, yeah. No one really, as well in the Chelsea fan world, like no one really likes him either. So because we'd much rather Loftus-Cheek, even Barkley to start in front of him, innit? So.
Yeah, obviously. And they have.
Yeah, exactly.
Recently.
So he came on and that made a big difference to us. Also, Callum came off.
He ruptured his Achilles, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. God, that must hurt. He's out for the season now. Which is a shame.
There's three games.
Yeah, but it's a shame because we're in a...
It sounds a lot more dramatic when you say
out for the season. No, but we've got the semi-final coming up and it would have been nice to see.
So a maximum of 6 games.
Yeah.
Maybe the start of next season as well, actually. They can be tough to come back from.
Yeah, no, he's got a big recovery coming up for it. Bless him. But
and maybe no Nations League for old boy.
Callum, no, and no Kane. But so yeah, and then it's at the time I was so pissed off, and you know what? Fuck you, Elliot. You're a prick because he just kept messaging me, and I had to ignore him at one point. But it gets to like 10 minutes left, and they're like, "It's go time. We need to draw." And every one of their players had cramp apparently. Every 5 seconds they were on the floor getting stretched out, and that just frustrates us even more. And the scenes at the end of the game were pretty disgusting. Why is Rudiger going for man? Did you not see this?
No.
Everyone started scrapping in the tunnel. Rudiger, who's injured, he's not even on the bench. He's in his normal clothes. He's just sending for people. It was mad, and I was just like, "What is going on?"
Just pure frustration.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it was just the fact that they really dug in and kind of like not scum, but kind of scum got that draw. Because we were incompetent to score, so it's kind of our own fault. And the 2 goals we conceded were both from set pieces, so it's definitely our weakness. But it's just frustrating. But 2-2. Burnley, fucking Burnley. Elliot, man,
we lost to them. So,
there you go. And they've had a resurgence, haven't they?
Sadly, yeah.
Dwight McNeil.
Sadly.
I kept an eye on Dwight McNeil, and he didn't do much.
Did you?
I did.
Did you not?
No, he didn't show up that much.
Oh, but then again, neither did Hazard. So
no, exactly.
I guess it'd be unfair to judge it on that game. So actually, the only thing I was a very logical stepping point, if you're done, that is if we're talking about, how Josh always has that team that can fuck itself.
Yeah.
Hi, Brighton. How you doing? I can say without a shadow of a doubt that is one of the worst games I've ever watched.
Really?
It was horrendous. The little Sky stat came up.
Yeah.
And it was the thirds of the pitch.
Yeah.
70 in the Brighton half.
Yeah.
30 in the middle.
No.
Not a 10 minutes. Not a single fucking Brighton player had even entered our half. It was the worst thing I'd ever watched. I was just like, fucking the hype. Oh, I can't. It was just terrible. And I don't actually mind Brighton. I really like Chris Hughton. He's ex-Tottenham. But I had to describe this as I know that this is bigoted saying this from me or you because we support clubs that have attacking prowess.
Yeah.
But there's no room for that in the top flight of football.
No, The Premier League's a big league, man. And there's this.
And you know what doesn't? And you know what proves it?
What?
Burnley had a bit of shithousery, but whenever these teams come to play, they do something.
Yeah.
They do. We're not that good at defensively league. We're not a defensively sound league as a whole. But when you park 11 men behind the ball for 90 minutes, that is exactly what they did.
Yeah.
That's what happens because eventually one goes in. I haven't seen Tottenham have that many shots in so long. Alderweireld hit and the warning signs were there. Alderweireld hit the post. There was a few decent saves, and then at 88th minute, Eriksen, who a fun stat, has now as many outside of the box goals as Cristiano Ronaldo and Alan Hutton combined.
I saw that. It's a very weird but fun stat.
2 legends of the game.
2 icons.
No, but it was completely deserved. Fuck that performance. It was so shit.
Fuck
and
Brighton.
looking highlight of the game, Vincent Janssen coming on. And I was like, he's getting the winner. I'm so happy, and I was sad to be honest.
Yeah,
but
that's that.
It was glad.
It's last season Chelsea played Huddersfield, and it was very similar. It was probably one of the worst games I've seen, so I can definitely relate to that.
You can take it for the occasional game, I guess, but Brighton have been in the Premier League for this is their second season now. They've got good players. They know that they can put if they put that ball to Glenn Murray when he's on. They can do damage.
Yeah, exactly.
And fuck them. Yeah, I genuinely didn't think we were going to... As soon as Alderweireld hit the post, I didn't think we were coming out of that with a win.
Oh, see, that's the thing. You came out with a win, so, it is okay. But imagine if you didn't like that, you would... Oh, you'd be fuming.
No, because... No, less so. Because you can at least hold your hands up and go, but they got what they wanted. But those with the Burnley did the same to us earlier in the season, and we scored in the 91st minute from an Eriksen outside the box goal.
You've scored a lot in late, haven't you?
We do like a late goal. The Fulham one, that was the best one. Harry Winks heading it in. But no, it's not a way to play. No. It always happens. You're basically just gambling on 90 minutes is a long time. If you play, for instance, what Burnley did, where they played for the first half, or the majority of the first half, and then they only have 45 minutes to defend, and they've got a bit of confidence in them. Whereas Brighton, what confidence does Brighton have?
Yeah, especially if they've got nothing. No, not even. They haven't even been in your half. They don't even know what it's like over there.
And Tottenham's new stadium's quite big.
Yeah.
Poor away. I don't know where the away fans were sat for that section, but there's a 50-50 chance that the away fans didn't see their own players for 10 minutes.
They're just one of them's got the binoculars out.
What is going on?
You still pulled the win.
Whatever, we got the win. And it was fun. It was a fun time. I didn't even celebrate madly, I just kind of went, thank fuck for that is all I said. Just
I was fuming after the Burnley game.
Yeah. I was feeling when we lost to them, so yeah. But yeah, the top 4 race is interesting now.
Yeah, it's after what happened last night. So it's a good job we've done the pod today.
Left.
3 games left.
3 games left. 3-point gap over you. 4-point gap over Arsenal. I don't know about United now, actually. But
it might be 6,
But let's just weirdly put Chelsea. Let's be honest, Chelsea are not playing well.
No, we do not deserve the position we're in.
No, that's what I say. Chelsea are not playing well. However, you have the benefit of playing better than the other two.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? I think it was two games ago. Chelsea and Arsenal had literally won, lost, and drew the exact same. So we're both shit as each other. It's kind of a battle who's a bit shitter at the minute. And then United obviously had their uphill little surge when Ollie came in, and it's all crumbling down. I mean, it's not crumbling, it's a lose.
Did you like my post?
I don't know what post.
When I was saying that Ollie was going to just fuck it back on there.
Yeah, I think it's...
I screen recorded it and chucked it back on fucking have that, you knobheads. I knew it was happening.
Yeah, that was good.
I told you, he's not tactically inept. He's not very good.
To lose against City, that's quite you don't really beat City at this point.
We're not talking about City. We're
But
talking
it's
about
it's Everton. Let's talk about Everton real quick.
Anyway, right,
Everton
Everton.
United.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Are we talking about the fact that Everton beat you guys, they beat Arsenal, and they beat Thrash United, but then still somehow lose 2-0 to Fulham? Is that the Everton we're talking about?
Yeah, I think that's very. It's Wolves-esque.
It's Wolves-esque.
They're
like a lesser Wolves
now, which is strange.
And when you look at the team Everton have got, they have got a good squad of players. It's just really weird and fluctuating, and also United were very shit on the day.
Yeah, absolutely. Beyond, I just they're not good. They're shit.
They are. They're just not good.
If they manage to get into the top 4, then whoever drops out completely deserves that, because fuck that.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing. Like when early on in the season, when Mourinho was still there, I was not confident, but I was still like, yeah, it's fine. We've got Mourinho is still there, so we've got like this chance to stay in the top 4. But then when they had that like resurgence, I was like, great, because we've been very poor this season, but then they're shit again, so it's great.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I watch it. He's just a friendly face.
Mm.
That's all he is.
He's just a smile.
I don't park my car in
That pissed me off,
Ferguson's spot, and we're the United way. And eventually, all the players are like, all right, whatever. And what are they going to do now? Like, they're all I don't know what's. I mean, I'm not going to start saying that he's shit, because he's clearly not. But I don't know what David De Gea's doing.
Yeah,
with his life at the moment.
He's quite weird, isn't he? That's mad, like the way it just rolled underneath him.
And then a Pogba has looked disinterested completely.
He's got.
But we're going to get into this in a minute as well.
Madrid.
We'll get into this in part 2.
Yeah.
Sorry, I almost went there. Right, sorry. All I have to say is, I mean, they're all shit. Arsenal are hilarious. Brilliant.
So
I've been loving it. 3-2 to Palace, which was 3-1 at one point, and they got a consolation. 3-0 to Wolves, they got one back as a consolation. 3-1. Brilliant.
It's amazing.
Brilliant.
Great for us as well.
It'd be especially great for us as well. There was a genuine fear that they would finish with us again, and unless we massively cock up now, I think we should be fine.
It's tough. It is quite tough to say. It's quite nervy to say, but no, yeah, you should be fine. We've still got to scrap a bit.
Who have we got? So do you know who you guys have got your last 3?
I know 2 of the last 3.
I think I know them all, but I'm not sure if it's Huddersfield in the middle. So Tottenham have West Ham on Saturday.
Yeah.
And Everton is our final game of the season.
Mm-hmm.
There's Bournemouth.
Oh.
Who, for some reason, is saying that we're in the Champions League with, which is
true.
What a twist!
Tottenham have Everton, but Everton, Bournemouth, and it's funny. Yeah,
we have
West Ham, Bournemouth, Everton, which all potential banana skins. I won't lie.
Yeah, we have a tough, not tough, but like we've got United next. Then we've got Watford, and then we've got Leicester last game.
Why do I think that even the United are shit, that's got draw written all over it?
Because we're not good. That's probably why. We're not exactly great, are we? So it's what happens when you put 2 shit teams together. I don't know. It's I don't know. It depends what happens and what team turns up, I guess. Like, it's really strange.
Oh, yeah.
With Chelsea, and it's a big game. You never know. Like, the players might just want to switch on a bit more for it.
Yeah, we'll see. Arsenal have Brighton, Burnley, and someone else. But it should be interesting.
It's very interesting top 4. Who will get 3rd and 4th? Nobody really knows. Spurs are probably more safe than most.
We're more safe, but that's not saying much. We have to basically... Tottenham should be good enough not to drop 4 points out of 3 games. But then again, before yesterday, we'd actually lost like 5 of our last 8.
Yeah, you lost a lot in a row.
So, but we're back, and the benefit we do have is 2 of those 3. I think it's Bournemouth, but Everton and West Ham are at our new stadium, which so far we've played 4, scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and not conceded a single goal.
And 100% record at it.
Touch wood. So yeah, it should be fine. I mean, I don't want to make any predictions. Let's not do anything.
Yeah, no
right
predictions.
now. I don't want to say predictions. I don't want to.
It's interesting.
Would you like to?
I was going to say it's it's interesting.
Yes, it is.
I was going to say it's interesting because we're both in this top 4 race, and it's just a nervy. I actually just can't say who I think will win, because you never know now. Arsenal might go and smash someone and then lose to the next person. It's mad, and the same with us. And
of course, all 3 of us have other fish to fry as well, apart from United.
Yeah, exactly. That might give United a slight advantage. You never know.
United are not doing it. I'm just telling you that now.
It's between the 3 London clubs.
And on that, we will end part 1, and then on part 2 we're going to talk about the big boys and what happened in the big boy race of big boys.
Big boy time.
Big boy time. All right.
Welcome back to part 2, everyone. We're back.
Right. Just because I do this a lot, Joe, I think I'm going to start part 2 hammering home the beauty of this season to you with a tedious amount of stats. That's all right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you know this, but I'm not sure how much you thought about this. So I'm going to just spell it out.
Is it something
for you,
bad?
right? I'm about to read you every Premier League winner from last season to the year 2000 and their points total. Okay? Bear with me on that one. Man City, 100 points. Chelsea, 93 points. Leicester, 81 points. Chelsea, 87 points. Man City, 86 points. United, 89 points. City, 89 points. United, 80 points. Chelsea, 86 points. United, 97 points. United, 87 points. United, 89 points. Chelsea, 91 points. Chelsea, 95 points. Arsenal, 90 points. United, 83 points. Arsenal, 87 points. United, 80 points. And United, 91 points. The reason I'm telling you that, Jay, is because there is still a massive chance that Liverpool are about to finish this season with 97 points and still not win the title.
Yeah, I've saw this. I've not seen the exact number though.
Apart from City, that number, and I know this is stating the obvious, is higher than every single one of those numbers.
Oh, it's so mad.
And they still have a chance of missing out on the title, even after getting what will be, because obviously City will beat them if they beat them and have the second highest, the 3rd highest Premier League total in history.
That's so mad.
Losing one game.
It's literally like there's like a point in it, isn't it? There at the minute, and if they just keep winning,
there is a City are a point ahead, and anything can happen. So we're not saying that, but City's big test was Tottenham.
And they've passed their test.
That was why everyone thought Liverpool had the edge. And they passed that test. And now both of them have relatively easy run-ins.
No one wants to be complacent, though.
Here we are.
Oh, it's mad.
What if Liverpool win the Champions League and still look at this season with what if?
They would as well, wouldn't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
Beautiful. I noticed Jack, by the way, didn't fucking change his profile picture to the United badge yesterday.
They were. I heard on the radio just before we were recording this pod. So there's a Liverpool fan, and she was explaining how she was singing "Glory, Glory, Man United" yesterday, and I was just like, I get it, but like, I'd never sing an Arsenal or a Spurs song. Even if I needed your result, I'd want you to win, but I'd never sing a song. You'd just be like, get him. She was singing Glory, Glory, Man United. That's why they should lose the league.
I mean, City fans have been doing the same for other things, I'm sure. All football fans are morons. Have moronic segments. But yeah, it's just wonderful. Just the more I think about that, the madder it becomes. 97 points. Bearing in mind, 100, like, I know you again know this, 100 points.
And it was mad.
Record.
And they won so
much. They are
much.
one game off the record. And what the difference between them, if they, I know you can't pinpoint a moment in the season where it's all gone wrong, because there's little moments with the all along the way, but at the end of the day, what settled the title is 1 centimetre of John Stones clearing that ball off the line.
I hope the pundits need to get that. That's brilliant.
Now, people who tell me that football is not the greatest sport in the world, name me another sport where that's the pivot of an entire season. That's a thing of beauty.
That makes the season kind of worth it if that's the way it ends. And again, this season it is going down to these last 3 games. And
tell you what, as well, Wolves have taken points off every single member of the top 6, except Liverpool, who they play on.
Go on, Wolves! Where is it?
I believe it's at the away. No, I think it might be. I think it might be Anfield. I don't know.
If it was at the Molineux, I'd just try and get tickets because that would be so sick. We just celebrate like fuck, even though our teams are like the fate of our teams is happening at the same time. We're just at the Wolves ground.
But I'm just going to find it because it does actually, because they have been doing better.
They're brilliant at the Molineux, and they're brilliant against top 6, which is just mad.
Right, no worries. I'm finding this. Either feel free to fill, or we can just edit. I don't care.
All right. What time are we on? Sorry?
No, it's at Anfield. It is at Anfield.
What time are we on?
13.
It is at Anfield.
It's at Anfield.
Not going then, but you know, come on, Wolves.
I'll
sing a Wolves song.
Right. Fuck that, yeah. We'll all sing the Wolves. I don't know any Wolves songs, but we'll learn them. Right. Assumingly, we're done with the fixtures now.
Yeah, I think we are. Let's move on.
Should we talk about the team of the year?
Yeah. What?
I only have 2 problems with it. Obviously, the first one is, the first one, surely.
Is it? There's I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, it's Paul Pogba.
No.
Have you not seen it?
No.
Have you not seen the team of the year yet? Okay. Well, while you Google it now, I will just tell you that it's all City and Liverpool, which I'm not even gonna have.
Oh my God, that's literally.
But then Paul Pogba.
That's ridiculous.
Paul Pogba, why is he in there?
Surely Son should be in there.
Paul Pogba's not had a... Well, it's difficult because the vote happened around the time.
Oh, was it? Okay, there you go.
Well. So that's kind of one of those things, because the vote needs to happen at the end of the season.
It should happen like now.
Why it happened so early? It's completely... Well, no, it should happen at the final day. So what if the Premier League team of the season is halfway through the 3 months? It
could just be like a week after. It's not hard, is it? Bloody hell.
Yeah. But that's ridiculous. But Pogba. What? And also, my only other issue is, I know he might be part of the 98-point winning team if they get there. But Laporte, really?
Yeah, but who's?
He hasn't had a very. I would honestly, and I know I'm biased, I'd say both the Tottenham centre backs. But then again, they've lost 10
that's
games.
the thing. I think.
But then I would say that Stones.
I think Stones, he might be responsible for Liverpool's 3rd loss, or maybe.
Yeah, I think.
I think I understand why he's there. I do understand why he's there because you can, of course, you could say Vertonghen or Toby, but you have lost games, whereas they've lost not a lot and kept clean sheets as well.
Maybe. But then again, if we're just going to throw a defender in as well, like, does it have to be 2 centre backs, or does it just have to be 4 defenders? Because
Robertson's in it.
Oh, I didn't mean Robertson. I mean,
Mendy.
No, maybe I'm wrong then. But still, I don't really see the point.
I understand where you're coming from.
They've also rotated loads. Also, yeah,
I understand Ederson. But a big part why Van Dijk's been amazing this season is because he's helped Liverpool be better, and I think Alisson had a big part in that as well. But I do understand why Ederson has got him over it.
Yeah, I think Alisson's beating the clean sheet record.
Yeah, and a big part of because last season why Liverpool weren't as good is because their defence was shit, wasn't it? And their keeper was a bit suspect. So.
Yeah,
Pogba, man.
I don't think. I think
he's just. I can see his photo. He's proper got a cheesy smile on and that as well.
It's just ridiculous. Like, I think there's so many of the. You've got all of Liverpool's middle three. You've got David Silva.
Yeah, Bernardo's got him, which is good. But yeah, David Silva.
Yeah, it's been Fernandinho and. Are you telling me none of Liverpool's midfield deserve to be in there? You're telling me that... I mean, I know that Keita and Fabinho took a while to warm up, and Henderson's always a bit shaky, but Wijnaldum has been fantastic.
Great season.
But I'll just put 2 in midfield, and because the strikers have been the attacking force have been that good this year. Put 2 midfielders in there and have Salah, Sane,
it's mad. Players vote it though, don't they?
Even Hazard.
The reason why you could argue for Hazard as well is because that he's been like the reason why we're at where we're at. Like, as much as we're not doing great, if we would be way further down without him. But like, the players vote it, so I guess they know better because they're playing these people, aren't they?
Yeah, I would have been happy with just. I don't think you could argue with.
No, yeah, they've ran away. Like, both of them teams have made the gap between us and them massive. They're like, I was looking at the league the other day, and they're like, you look down and you see form and you see a couple red dots and here and there, and they've just got full green, and it's just like, when will they stop?
Do you remember there was a chance where? Do you remember when we were behind?
Start the season as well. Fucking we 16 games unbeaten, all 3 of us, and then we were the first to drop off, and then we sent. So yeah, it's mad. So they've done that just consistently over this whole season, and it is really impressive. You know what I'm sick of though?
Yeah. So who
people saying Liverpool deserve to win it because it's the way football should be done, and I get where they're coming from with the whole money thing, but they did just spend a load of money on fixing up their team.
Yeah, but they got a lot. They did. I can't believe not to defend Liverpool, but they did recuperate a lot of that money.
Yeah, true. That's very true. I forgot about him.
But,
it's just, I don't know.
It's a difficult one because technically that is right.
It just pisses. The thing is with City, yeah, they've got this like pretty shoddy background of money and stuff, but the football they're playing, they deserve to be where they're at. If you're going by football,
yeah, I think my issue is, and this is
painful to admit,
is that if Liverpool do it, that's the way we should have done it 3 years ago, and we didn't.
And it would hurt
a lot to see. But also, I don't know. We'll see what happens next season, because I can imagine the only thing Liverpool need now is another centre back.
Mate.
Because
Gomez. I mean,
Gomez is injury prone. I think Gomez is fantastic, but when you're switching between Lovren and Matip,
even the thing is with Van Dijk as well. Like, he's made Matip look a bit better as well. It's mad. So
yeah. Well, he's got everyone up, hasn't he?
What a signing.
But yeah, I know that. I don't know. What's my gut instinct is saying that that is what's going to happen. It's going to be. I don't think they'll drop points.
I see them. Neither of them dropping points in the 1 point.
Actually, no. I've changed my mind.
Why?
Instantly. I can see Liverpool getting a massive hit to their confidence from Barcelona.
Yeah.
If Liverpool come out of that game badly, which is perfect, not even an insult to Liverpool, Barcelona can make anyone look bad. Unless they shock them.
That's the thing, isn't it? This part of the season, last year, City had won it already, and same with the season before with us. It's just like,
and I don't know what
I want, and I'm just gonna take it as I'd not take it in a big-headed way. I genuinely believe it's 50-50, but just for the sake of this conversation, let's say Tottenham get past Ajax. I feel like it's more of a 50-50 against Liverpool than Barcelona. If Messi turns up in a final on his day, I feel like that could be a sad day for us.
Not for Barcelona.
And whereas Liverpool, a game like that against Liverpool, I do think.
I mean, like City are technically better than Liverpool when you got past them.
However, I'm not sat across and near a fucking bunch of Barcelona fans if we lose that. Whereas if Liverpool beat us, I couldn't. That would be the worst nightmare of my life.
And I don't know if it's very likely, but it could realistically end up you and Liverpool in the final.
I'm sorry, every single team.
Imagine you win it though.
No, I'd say
that's Arsenal. Shut up for life. That's you and any Liverpool fan shut up for life.
Well, Arsenal never won a European trophy.
You would have won. You would
Imagine hypothetically as well that it's Arsenal that win the Europa League, and they will never be able to look back at that without also remembering that.
I hate Arsenal more than I hate Tottenham, so I'd rather that happen.
I mean, it'd be funnier if they lost the final.
Chelsea.
We lost the Europa League.
Chelsea beat them, which is also a London club that they don't like, and then you win the Champions League. Raw.
Well, let's just not say they win the Champions League thing again. Do you know this is all? Do you know the City round was already we're already
you've never been to a semi.
Never been in the competition. You know that, right? Not even in its old format. We won the Europa League in its old format, but this is the last time we got to the City round, the quarter final. Madrid just slapped us about a bit.
That's the thing with Tottenham fans right now. Like, I think when you get to the semis, of course you think about the final, you think about winning the final. It's the same with the World Cup, and Tottenham fans don't know how to comprehend that at the minute, do you? You're just a bit like, no.
Which I love, to be honest. Which I wouldn't swap.
It is funny. It is really funny.
Because let's be honest. I'm not just having a dig at you. I promise. I always say that. But you'd be gassed if you beat City to get to the semi-final. I know you would be. However, you expect it in a sense. Maybe not to beat City, but still, you've been there and you've done it, and that man. It's like when you say like, "Oh, I wish I could erase my memory and watch the Marvel films or Lord of the Rings or Star Wars for the first time and experience it for the first time." You have been there and done it all in every competition.
I know what you mean. Right now, it's unknown territory for you guys. It's magical. Well, I mean, it was only, what year is it now? It was only 7 years ago that the only time we've ever done it, and that was mad, and that was really weird to experience. Like,
well, you were in the league 2 years ago. I'm saying this is. I'm not talking about European. I'm talking about across the board. Mm-hmm. You've done it all, and Tottenham are just like, hello.
I like that, but that's. But you're a big club now. It's got to happen.
Yeah, and it's only it's just. I know. Me and you are both a bit. Especially a bit too invested.
I mean, we do this.
But I just find myself thinking about Tottenham. just not even about. I don't even think about particular games or football or goals or players. I just this season I've just been like, and I know it. I don't know. I don't understand how you could be unhappy.
You shouldn't. You really shouldn't be.
Really, I get there's some issues.
No, you really shouldn't be. You guys are doing absolute bits.
Top 4 semi-final again. Honestly, I should just start saying.
You said it. Oh, you did.
There's football gods out there, and they.
Did you look out the window?
They gave me.
There's football gods.
They gave me the Tottenham Ajax final, the semi-final, like the game. Because what did I say? What I said that at the end of the day, there's like you've got about a minute. At the end of the day, even if we get past City, we've then got to get past Juventus. And I promise I'm not just discrediting Ajax, but things are aligning and I don't like it, and we're going to lose the final.
Yeah, but you'd rather that though, wouldn't you? Sure, you'd rather get to the final and like say that you made a final.
Oh yeah, I would.
It'd hurt, but give it a year.
I would drop out the top 4. I would drop out the top 4 for a shot at the final.
Like
easily, because that's what the game's about. Because top 4s, I know there's financial reasons for it, but top 4 is only there to get into that competition. Why would you throw it to the whole age-old argument? We're about to approach 20 minutes. That can be part 2 done. I don't even know if there's going to be a part 3.
Who knows?
Bye.
So this isn't a part 3, this is an end. There's one last thing really we want to say, and I'm going to go to the United game on Sunday. Chelsea versus United, away end, Old Trafford. Cannot wait. I'm going on my own, but the guy I'm getting the ticket off, I'm just going to stick with him because he seems like a decent guy.
Best nights of my life was in that away end at Old Trafford.
Exactly,
and at the start of this season.
So that's the thing. You had that. I have quite uncertainty with what the score will be right now, because both teams are weird and you never really can predict.
It's going to be shit, but everyone involved.
It's going to be a weirdly shit game. At the start of the season, we played United. Mourinho was still there, and it was 2-2. We got a last-minute winner.
You got a last-minute winner in a 2-2, did you? That's impressive.
Equalise that, dickhead. But I'm going to predict that we're going to have a great first half.
Yeah.
As we do, and we're going to score 2. We're going to score 2. And I think United won't score any in the first half, but they'll either get 1 or 2 in the second half. But I'm going to say 2-1 because I want us to win. Come on, Chelsea. I'm absolutely buzzing for it because I've never been to an away game and it's at Old Trafford, so let's do it.
I hope you get to see goals, mate, but I hope it's a draw. How about that?
It's a 5-5.
Yeah, 5-5. I hope you have a good. But then again, if you said to me, would you rather Jay see a goal and come out really happy with like a 1-0 or 2-1 or something, or he had to sit through a fucking dog shit 0-0? Hope it's a dog shit 0-0 for you, pal.
See, I'm different. I was really happy for you when you had that fucking City thing the other week. I actually was sat at Hope's house. I was like, I'm really happy for him.
But no, don't get me wrong. I genuinely appreciate your friendship, but I genuinely disagree with your footballing philosophy. I wish you every joy and every happiness in life, Jay, unless it's your scunny little shitty football team, and I hope they give you nothing but pain and sadness.
No, it's not going to happen, mate. Don't you?
I mean, it might be when Abramovich finally pulls out and you find yourself financially crippled and you don't really have you're halfway through moving into a stadium and you're not really sure if you're going to move to a stadium, and then Hazard leaves and you also can't sign any players for 2 years, and then you sort of start to slip, and then people sort of kind of lose interest because Chelsea were only a club that gained interest when they've been financially doped in 2004, and then when it all starts to fall apart and you become slowly mid-table.
So. Yes, but I see a silver lining in that, and then hopefully all the dickheads that came just for the trophies will leave.
Maybe. But then so will the trophies.
Hopefully.
Oh well.
It'll be a bit like you for a bit.
Yeah. Well, fair. Well,
right. That's a good place to end
it. Let's just quickly run through some other things as well. So we're gonna have to at least in a few weeks, we're going to have to do some sort of like big roundup show of
I was thinking this.
Of us, of what we've done, of our best bits of the league, of what everything's happened. Things are coming to a close.
I was thinking about this.
The title's been sealed in both Italy and France. Shock horror.
Our predictions from the first episode.
Yeah. Obviously, Juventus and PSG have somehow managed to clinch the title. Barcelona. I don't know if you saw this today. Zidane came out and had a dig at Barca today.
What for?
He was there like, well, yes, we can't ignore that Barca are doing well, but look how many league titles we have in total. They can't match that. And you just sat there going, no, they've clearly won the league. Like, they've fucked you in the league. And they're in a semi-final of the Champions League. Just do yourself a favour and pipe it down, mate. Just not the time.
Zidane, you silly
I'd be like us winning the league and then you coming out and like, imagine if I won the league and you just tapped me on the shoulder and went, yeah, but we've won more. Do you think I'd give a fuck?
It doesn't matter.
Do you think I'd give a solitary fuck in that moment?
You guys are like 10 points ahead. You're in the Champions League and we're like... But...
It's like looking off a ledge and you're shouting up, yeah, well, we were... Fuck you. Fuck off. But yeah, it was very strange. So things are coming to an end. The season's coming to an end. It's very sad.
Season 1 of the BackPost is coming to an end.
Season 1.
Big season.
Well, we're gonna
Fun times.
This is a big deal. Are we gonna continue? Are we gonna continue just naming episodes, or are we gonna be season 2, episode 1?
It will be technically season 2, episode 1, but it'll still be named, I reckon.
No names, but we put numbers in the corner, don't we?
Yeah, it'll be season 2.
So we're gonna go back to 1 and 2, 3, 4. I like that.
I reckon so.
I like
It's same.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
I'm excited. And obviously,
season 1.
Obviously, we'll be talking like this a lot, which will be annoying because I don't want to speak to you after uni. Here we are.
That's why I did this. So I held on.
I'm just like, all right, how you doing? Yeah, it should be fun.
Hi, Josh.
Who knows? It's all crashing down.
It's weird, isn't it? It's a weird feeling. I hope we get to play futsal again.
Yeah, I was thinking that the other day. I've left some sports shorts in the wash. My mum went, "Do you not need them?" And I kind of looked at her really sadly and went,
Little tear.
Probably not.
She's so crying. She's
just leave them here.
I only have 2 more dodgeball games as well, which is frightening.
No, it's sad. Oh well.
Sorry, I forgot for a second. I forgot we were doing the podcast.
No, it's fine. Only I was on that dour note. Tell you that.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Tell your father.